Mets continue to stay alive in the National League East. They'll trust the ball to Taijuan Walker tonight.
Taijuan, as we talked about in game one with Carrasco with the splitter, a key pitch for him. And as you said, a tale of two halves for him. He's not going as deep. He's got to be a little more efficient with the fastball and then use the splitter when he needs it.
And Thomas goes down swinging on the splitter. And Walker has a strikeout to start his night. So 1 out and nobody on. Now C.J. Abrams. And he strikes out Abrams. So back-to-back strikeouts for Taijuan, who is not a big strikeout pitcher. But he starts tonight with 2 in a row. So 2 out and nobody on. Now Joey Meneses.
And Joey Meneses trying to drop one into right center, and he will. So that'll extend the first inning for a while as pal Joey continues to use the entire ballpark.
Luis Garcia stands in. First pitch curveball hit hard to second. But right to Luis Guillorme. He's got it, throws it to first, and retires Garcia to win the inning.
Regular guys against Paolo, who's 2-0 with a 1.33 ERA in his career against the Mets, and still looking for that first win this year.
There's Nimmo, who hit a single, double, and home run in the opener. Drove in 3 of the 4 Met runs. And Brandon hits one out to right field, chasing Thomas back to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Nimmo homers again! His second home run of the day! And the Mets are again off to an early lead thanks to the bat of Brandon Nimmo. A leadoff home run for Nimmo, his 16th of the year, and it's 1-0 New York. Here's Francisco Lindor, and he launches one to deep right field, and back goes Thomas for a look, but that is way out of here, up in the second deck. Nimmo and Lindor hit back-to-back home runs to start the first inning, and it's 2-0 New York. Number 26 for Lindor, and he crushed it.
Well, we got
look who got the ball.
Yeah, we got a lucky mark in the park still.
We got a new play toy.
I don't think he's giving that one to Bob or anybody else.
2-0 Mets right out of the gate. Back-to-back homers.
Now Jeff McNeil.
Neal drives one to right. This one's going to go 3 in a row to start the game.
Nimmo, Lindor, and McNeil back to start the first inning. First time in the Mets' 61 years that they have ever led off a first inning with back-to-back home runs. Jeff with his 9th of the year as he chases a batting title and joins the home run barrage. And it's 3-0 New York. 6 straight Mets reach base to start the first inning. And now the base is loaded with nobody out for Mark Canha. And Mark gets the breaking ball and flicks it out to right field. Tagging it third, Alonso. Thomas over to make the catch. Alonso is going to try it. The throw to the plate by Thomas. The slide, and Alonso safe. Barrera thought he got him, but Alonso is safe, and it's 4-0 New York on the sac fly by Canha. So it's 4-0 New York. That's the first out, and now Guillorme bats with 2 on.
Guillorme hits a grounder down the first base line. A fair ball past the sliding Meneses. Around third, Vogelback will come home. Escobar's on his way to third. He slams the brakes. Luis Guillorme's got an RBI double, and the Mets are just mowing down Paulo Espino. It is 5-0 here in the first.
That's going to be all for Paulo Espino, who gets just 1 out. And they'll bring in Reed Garrett in long relief. 2 away.
So now the inning will roll back to the top of the order. And to Brandon Nimmo, who got the home run string started earlier in this inning.
Nimmo dumps one into left field for a base hit. Escobar is in. Guillorme will come on home. Nimmo with 3 RBIs in the first game. He's got 3 RBIs in the first inning of the second game. And it's 7-0 New York. That's how Taijuan Walker got the bonus round. 7-0 lead as we go to the second. Luke Voigt leads off. A little flare over the mound. Charging is Guillorme with a bare hand play, and he threw him out. Las Manos de Oro. Guillorme bare hands and throws out Voigt. 1 away.
Mets 7, Washington nothing. Josh Palacios leads off the third.
Pitch in there for a call. Strike 3. Palacios called out on strikes. Walker has his 4th strikeout of the night.
And on the board, they acknowledge his 800 career strikeout.
A 1-out single here for the Nationals in the top of the third. Lane Thomas, the leadoff batter.
And that curveball's in for a call, strike 3. So he changed the game plan a little bit after all the splitters and dropped the curveball on the outside corner to get Thomas for his 5th strikeout. So Vargas just into the game, drops a double down the left field line, and the Nats have runners at second and third. Now here's Joey Meneses, who had a pop fly single into right his first time up, and a splitter strikes out Meneses to end the inning. 6 strikeouts for Walker. He's got a 7-0 lead. Now Brandon Nimmo, who is having himself quite a day. He had 3 RBIs in the first inning alone tonight, a leadoff home run, and then a 2-run single. And Nimmo hits one toward the gap in left center field, slicing away from Cole, and and that ball hits at the base of the wall. And Nimmo's got himself yet another extra base hit. His 4th extra base hit of the day. Nimmo putting on a show.
Taijuan Walker will work to Luis Garcia. Open things up.
Good splitter by Taijuan to strike out Luis Garcia. Big strikeout night for Walker. That's his 7th over 3 1/3. So 7 of the 10 outs Taijuan has gotten tonight have been via the strikeout. And he blows him away with a fastball. So Walker just keeps on piling up the strikeouts. 8 Ks over 3 2/3.
Alex Call, the center fielder, will now step in. On the outside corner, Call strike 3 at the letters. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Taijuan Walker, 9 on the night.
Well, it's over in Miami. And for the 5th straight year, the Atlanta Braves are champions of the National League East. Mets will be hosting the wild card, so the Mets' chances of winning the division title have gone by the boards, even as they try to win their 100th game of the year. Walker picks up his 10th strikeout of the night. 3rd time this year he struck out 10 or more as he fans Palacios to start the 5th. After 10 strikeouts over 4 1/3 scoreless innings, beautiful work to finish his regular season, and now we'll see what's ahead for Taijuan as the Mets move into the postseason. Francisco Álvarez is hitting in the #1 spot in the order. Álvarez looking for his first big league hit, his first plate appearance at Citi Field. Curveball drilled to deep left center field, headed back toward the wall, and it's out of here! Francisco Álvarez's first big league hit is a long home run. Welcome to Citi Field, Francisco Álvarez. 27 home runs in the minor leagues this year, and now his first big league hit. He takes it out of sight.
And we can officially welcome the top prospect in all of baseball, Francisco Álvarez, to the big leagues.
So the Nationals are down to their final out of the night. Mets on the verge of their 6th doubleheader sweep of the year. Hit to shortstop, played by Guillorme, forced play, and the ball game is over. And for just the 4th time in their history, and the first time in 34 years, the Mets have won 100 games. It comes on a bittersweet day when the National League East slipped away, but the Mets will be heading for the postseason with triple digits in wins.